Once again, I welcomes you all in the session 2 of matrix. Before starting this session, we must go through about one small topic, that is equality of matrix. Two matrices, suppose A and B are given to us, are said to be equal if first condition is they must be of same order. That means order of matrix A must be equals to the order of matrix B. And the second condition is each element of first matrix is equal to the corresponding element of second matrix. Let us take an example. Suppose we have given two matrices A and B. First condition of equality of matrices is the order of these two matrices must be same. Here the order is 2 cross 2 and the order of matrix B is also 2 cross 2. So first condition is satisfied, and according to the second condition, each element of matrix A, that means this element must be equal to the corresponding element of matrix B. That means A11 must be equals to B11, A12 must be equals to B12, A21 must be equals to B21, and A22 must be equals to B22. Then A and B are said to be equal matrices. Only two conditions are there for the equality of the matrices. First, the order is same, and each element of first matrix is equal to the corresponding element of the second matrix. So in today's session we are going to discuss about some questions. In first question, we have to construct a 2 cross 2 matrix, that is A, and whose elements are given by A of ij is equals to I plus j whole square divided by 2. Since A is the matrix of order 2 cross 2, therefore total number of elements in matrix A is equals to 2 multiplied by 2, that is 4. So matrix A have 4 elements, A11, A12, A21 and A22. This 2 represents the number of rows. Here the number of rows are 2, first row and second row. This 2 represents the number of columns. This is the first column and this is the second column. And the product of rows and columns is equal to the number of elements in the matrix. That means we have to find out the 4 elements of this matrix using this condition. First we shall find A11. When we compare this A11 by this Aij, then we get the value of I equals to 1 and the value of j is also equals to 1. Therefore, using this condition, we get A11 is equals to 1 plus 1 whole square, I is equals to 1 plus j is also equals to 1 whole square divided by 2. Square of 2 is equals to 4 divided by 2 is equals to 2. So our first element is 2. Now we have to find A12. That means I equals to 1 and j equals to 2. And if we put I equals to 1 and j equals to 2 in this condition, we get 9 by 2. Similarly, we can find out the value of A21 and A22. So our required matrix is A is equals to 2, 9 by 2, 9 by 2 and 8, which is the desired result. Now in second question, we have to find out the value of x, y and z using this equation. And in this equation, we have to equate a matrix with the another matrix. That means we must have to use here the concept of equality of matrices. If two matrices are said to be equal, then first condition is their order must be same. Here the order of both the matrices are 2 by 2, and each element of first matrix must be equal to the corresponding element. That means this x plus y is equal to 6, x plus y is equal to 6, 2 equals to 2, 5 plus z must be equals to 5, 5 plus z must be equals to 5, and xy must be equals to 8, xy equals to 8. So on equating the corresponding elements, we get these three equations. Using equation 2, we can easily find out the value of z. Using equation number 2, 5 plus z equals to 5, then z equals to 0. And using equation 1 and 3, equation 1 is xy equals to 8, and if we put the value of y using equation 1 in equation 3, we get x as it is. Value of y using equation number 1, we get y equals to 6 minus x. X, the value of y is equals to 8. X multiplied by 6, 6x minus x square is equals to 8. And when we transpose these two terms to right hand side, we get x square minus 6x plus 8 equals to 0. Now we can easily factorize this polynomial using the method of splitting the middle term. Using the method of splitting the middle term, we get x square minus 4x minus 2x plus 8. We can easily take out x as a common term from these two terms, and from these two terms minus 2 can be taken out as the common term, and we get x minus 4 and x minus 2, two factors of this polynomial. And when these factors are equated to 0, we get x equals to 4 or x equals to 2. When x equals to 4, then we get y equals to 2 using equation number 1. When x is equals to 4, then y equals to 6 minus 4, that is equals to 2. And when x equals to 2, then y equals to 6 minus 2, that is equals to 4. So the value of x may be 4 or 2, and the value of y may be equals to 2 and 4, depends on the value of x, and the value of z is 0, which is the desired result. Now in question number 3, we have to find out the possible orders of the matrix which have 24 elements. As we know that the number of elements is equals to number of rows multiplied by number of columns, or we can say that the product of rows and columns is equal to the number of elements. That means this 24 must be equals to number of rows multiplied by number of columns. So we have to factorize this 24 in two parts. First shows the number of rows and second shows the number of columns. So possible arrangements that can be made using 24 in two parts are 1 multiplied by 24. Number of rows may be equals to 2. If the number of rows is equals to 2, then it implies that the number of columns is equals to 12, as 2 multiplied by 12 is also equals to 24. Simply, when number of rows is equals to 3, then number of columns is equals to 8. When number of rows is equals to 4, then number of columns is equals to 6. 24 by 4 is equals to 6. Number of rows can't be equals to 5 because 5 is not the factor of 24. Now the number of rows is equals to 6 implies that the number of columns equals to 4, and in this way we can consider the number of rows is equals to 8, 12 and 24. These are the possible orders of the matrix which consists 24 एलिमेंट्स. सिंपली हमें केवल 24 के पॉसिबल फैक्टर्स फाइंड आउट करना है. शुरुआत करें 1 से. 24 में अगर 1 का डिवाइड करेंगे तो 24 में 2 का भी डिवाइड होता है, इसलिए 24 डिवाइडेड बाई 2 12. 24 इज ऑल्सो डिविजिबल बाई 3. 24 इज ऑल्सो डिविजिबल बाई 4. 24 इज नॉट डिविजिबल बाई 5. दैट्स वाई here the number of rows is not equals to 5. Neither the number of rows nor the number of columns is equals to 5. 24 is also divisible by 6. 24 is not divisible by 7. That's why here number of rows is equals to 7 is not given as a possible term. Similarly, these are the possible orders. Thank you and have a nice day.